Hello everyone, my name is Moji. You're watching a Bitcoin Bubble news channel. There is breaking news and true stories going around. At the Bitcoin conference in Nashville next week, President Donald Trump will talk about a long-term plan for the US Bitcoin reserve. Liz Warren and her thugs will not be able to get to your Bitcoin. In the cryptocurrency community, this possible move has caused a lot of interest and speculation. Many people are optimistic about how this policy could affect Bitcoin's value in the US market, using Bitcoin to back up the US dollar. Where have I heard this before? This proposal sounds like it came straight from Robert Kennedy Jr.'s policy book. You may remember that Robert F. Kennedy Jr. told the American people that he would do this. There will be no capital gains taxes on the exchange of Bitcoin for US dollars under the Kennedy government. I believe that the pros of this strategy are so much greater than the cons that they outweigh the cons. The Kennedy government will also start to back the US dollar with real, limited assets like gold, silver, platinum, and Bitcoin, which is the world's least liquid asset. This will make the US dollar stronger and ensure its continued success as a world reserve currency. Bills, notes, and coins from the US Treasury will be part of this. I'm going to start out very, very small. Hard money like gold, silver, platinum, or Bitcoin might back about 1% of all T-bills that are printed. Then, each year, we would raise that amount based on how things went. What this means is that we can use Bitcoin to help save the US dollar, which is kind of funny. Trump and Kennedy are friends. Kennedy and Trump do talk to each other. It sounds like Trump and Kennedy talked about this. That's for sure David Bailey. Trump was told by the founder of the Bitcoin conference, "You can get a lot of good press if you make a big announcement at our conference. We're excited to have the..." In what will be a historic speech, the president will talk about Bitcoin policy and his plans for the new government. We've been working with the Trump campaign for a few months now, giving them advice on policy issues that are important to our industry and community. We're also helping them make the case for how many votes and dollars our industry can bring to the campaign. This is why we're very grateful for their help. Donald Trump is first and foremost an investor, and he sees a chance to make money. And Bitcoin gives this country the best chance to succeed. We are grateful to have him as a partner. It looks like Trump is now doing this. What do you think? Is it going to happen? Is this a good thought? There is one thing for sure. It looks like Trump is really very interested in crypto. Trump, the new president, says that working with Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies has opened his eyes. It's not my job to make sure that another country doesn't take over this area. We keep hearing him say things like this, of course. I will end Joe Biden's war on crypto to protect America's future even more and give young people more chances. We will make sure that crypto and Bitcoin are made in the United States in the future. Some other country will get it if we don't. But another piece of news that just came out. All of this political crypto news is coming out because the RNC conference is this week. Donald Trump says that Jamie Dimon of JP Morgan is no longer against Bitcoin and is thinking about putting him forward to be U.S. Secretary of the Treasury. Dimon has been against Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies for a long time, but Trump recently said that his views have changed in the last few months. Newswire reported that Trump said, "I've met people in the business. They are very good people. Take a look at Jamie Dimon. You could say Jamie Dimon was really bad. He suddenly changed his mind. I would think about going with him." Yes, it does look like President Trump is thinking about hiring Jamie Dimon as Treasury Secretary. Dimon is the CEO of JP Morgan Chase. Hey bro, picture this: Donald Trump hires Jamie Dimon as Secretary of the Treasury and tells him to add Bitcoin to the US's balance sheet. It's really strange because Jamie Dimon has been fighting Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies for almost 10 years now. I'm not sure why I said that. I don't understand what the point of something is that it doesn't have any value. There was a new high for Bitcoin today. It doesn't matter to me what Bitcoin is traded for, how it is traded, why it is traded, or who trades it. You'll pay for it one day if you're stupid enough to buy it. It was said that tulip seeds were sold for about $75,000. So every day, you have Bitcoin on CNBC all the time. Why should I care about Bitcoin? Even though I believe Bitcoin is worthless, I don't want to be around it. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. I believe it's likely that when Bitcoin reaches 20 million, Satoshi will appear, laugh out loud, tell everyone to be quiet, and delete all Bitcoin. What makes you think it will end at 21? Bitcoin is a scam that has been made to look real. It's a pet rock. You're going back to that, but really, of course. Yes, crypto, like Bitcoin, has always been very bad to me. You said that criminals, drug dealers, people trying to stop money laundering, and people trying to avoid paying taxes are the only real people who would use it. That's a use case. It would be shut down if I were the government. We will make sure that the future of crypto and Bitcoin is made in the United States. I will end Joe Biden's war on crypto. It's going to stay here. He changed his mind, right? My opinion. Jamie Dimon hasn't changed his mind about Bitcoin all of a sudden. In secret, he has always been for crypto. Cryptocurrency has been used by his company JP Morgan. This is something we share with you. In public, he supports Bitcoin now that he wants to be Trump's Treasury Secretary. Pay attention to what they do instead of what they say. And in a move I've never seen before, Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell says Bitcoin will be around for a long time as an asset class. He thinks that steady coins and crypto should be watched over by central banks more. Bitcoin is an asset class that will last. It looks like all the years we spent trying to help people understand Bitcoin have finally paid off. In 23 seconds, I'll describe Bitcoin. To be clear, Bitcoin is not a national currency. A digital currency with a hard cap on supply that is global, unchangeable, and decentralized. These words describe a lot of things, but they are all very important. In the end, this protects against poor money management by states and central banks around the world. Net ETF entries hit a new high, which shows that people are starting to understand. Yesterday, the Bitcoin ETFs made $53 million. That's the 9th day in a row that money has come in. It could be the 10th today. 10 new ETH ETFs will start trading next week. Can we have the same hope? Those are my friends. The next few months will be very important for Ethereum in a lot of ways. Ethereum ETFs are set to go live on July 23rd. We can see the results of that right now. There will soon be a shortage of Ethereum. There is only 10.2% left in the exchange and 39.3% of ETH is locked up in smart contracts. A lot of buyers still don't understand how tight the ETH supply is and how much the EETF will change things. We now have Bitcoin ETFs. We got ETFs for Ethereum, stacking crypto and institutions. We are having the most successful start of an ETF ever. Trump is in favor of Bitcoin. We have a choice for vice president who supports Bitcoin. Michael Dell of Dell Computers has given us a hint that he likes Bitcoin. Dell may decide to buy Bitcoin. Larry Fink thinks that Bitcoin and tokenization will do well. Jamie Dimon has changed his mind. There are rumors about a Bitcoin hoard. Just think what would happen if one of these things happened in 2017. It would be news all over the world. Today, almost everyone sleeps on this news. It's going to happen again, just like it does every time. Results in the past don't always mean results in the future. But I hope that this launch pad will take us into the banana zone. You may have heard that Trump wants to use Bitcoin to back up the US dollar. Do you believe this? I'm really interested in what you think. We can talk about it on YouTube, we can tweet about it. I just made a post in the Roundtable app. In the text below, I'll put a link to this post. Let's use the Roundtable app to talk about it. A lot of the time we share and interact. This app is great because it lets us interact with our core group without using bots. The talks are more private. We can chat live right now. I'll see you in the Roundtable app. Things are getting really hot. My name is Moj and I work at Bitcoin Bubble. Sign up for our channel. Get on our team if you want to make blockchain-based money. Put your best foot forward now.